They used to call him Stu. And that cat basically stood down, man, and got those encyclopedias. It really killed him to spend any money at all. You just have to know my old man to understand. But when that cat agreed and signed that little paper that we were going to get encyclopedias, he was going to pay $5 a month for the next 85 months. It was one of the greatest days of my life. How about you? It was. I'd never forget that. Like, a couple of things in my life that I don't forget from being a kid is when we got those damn encyclopedias, when he agreed to pay to get those encyclopedias. The Christmas me and my brother got an Atari 2600. Well, a couple of little things like that, man, that you just never forget. That was an all-time, big-time moment of my childhood. All right, back in 3 minutes, the Doug Stewart Show. Yes, sir, encyclopedias. What is ID Life? Well, over the last 18 years, a group of scientists and doctors have been working on the development of a one-of-a-kind nutritional supplement program that takes all the guesswork out of what you need and delivers your truly personalized pharmaceutical-grade nutrition with your name on it directly to your door. Through the integration of thousands of medical and scientific studies, answers you provide to the free assessment, and more than 5,470 algorithms that process the data, ID Nutrition recommends what you need, leaves out what you don't, and blocks things known to the system to have possible adverse effects based on the answers you provide. The result is a program that is revolutionizing the health and wellness industry. Welcome to ID Life. For more information, just go to thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. That's thedougstewartshow.idlife.com. Do you have your own radio show? Are you an artist or a DJ? BB Mobile Apps is the solution for you. They specialize in creating mobile apps for entertainers. That's right. You can have your own mobile app where your followers can hear your shows or music, watch your videos, and view all your social networks in one place. You can even make money with banner ads and send push notifications directly to your audience to make sure they get your messages. Everyone has their phones on them, right? A mobile app will add credibility to your brand because your content will be accessible to them while they're on the go. BV Mobile Apps also makes apps for bloggers, actors, and producers. The process only takes about 20 minutes. Just go to bbmobileapps.com and click Get Started Now. That's bbmobileapps.com and tell them the Doug Stewart Show sent you. There's a storm coming. Ha ha. A firestorm. Get ready to raise your game because watching sports will never be the same. Introducing FireFan. It's a game changer. Finally, a sports app that puts you into the game. You predict the scores, you call the plays in real time while you watch and compete against sports heroes, celebrities, friends, family, or other die-hard fans. The more you call it, the more points you can achieve. Also, be a loyal fan and earn loyalty rewards. Don't miss the hottest app of the year, FireFan. Ignite your passion. Yeah! Yes, sir. Yeah. Register now at firefan.com today. Enter player rewards code TDSS. That's player rewards TDSS. Play the game, fan the fire, earn rewards. Welcome back to the Doug Stewart Show. This might be one of the greatest beats of all times, too. What is it, 45 Kings? Yeah, I mean, we might have to put this in the running for the top beats of all times. We were talking about a couple weeks ago. Hit it again, Waterhead. Yes, sir. Yeah, we got to put that in the running, too. At some point when we get a chance in, man, we're going to put together like a bracket style, college basketball tournament style bracket on the top beats of all times and let y'all determine which is the top beat of all time. I think we got to put in that 45 Kings track that we just heard just now, because that right there was slamming. Remember the great, what's the guy's name off of Ed Lover? The great Ed Lover used to do his little Ed Lover dance to that on MTV. What was it? MTV rap videos, or MTV Raps is what they used to call it. So they had Ed Lover, and they had the other big dude. I can't remember his name, but they used to come out to that song, and they used to play that 45 Kings, and Ed Lover had his own dance or whatever, man. Shouts out to the great Ed Lover. Yeah, let me read some of your messages in the chat room on Spreaker.com before we jump into this college football. From K We Fly High 3000, he says, BS. He actually said the whole word. If there aren't any more traveling salesmen, who the hell are these damn people knocking on my door every week? Yeah. You know what? I think I probably spoke, to that too much. I think there's still traveling salesmen, but for some reason, it seems like they were more plentiful back in the day. And for people that don't know, the traveling salesman is just that. It's a salesman that travels, that goes around and knocks on your door and try to sell you stuff. So I remember, like, back in the day, there used to be, like, traveling salesmen for encyclopedias. There was always somebody knocking on your door on Saturday morning trying to sell you a damn vacuum cleaner. You remember that? There was always somebody trying to sell you a vacuum cleaner. They used to put kids to work and get cheap-ass labor out of us selling those darn world's greatest chocolate candies, cookies. You remember that? Like back in the day, like the Girl Scout cookies and the world's greatest chocolate, that's been $1 for 40 years, but they just made it smaller. I'm hip to y'all. They used to put kids to work. Like, I don't see kids, or I don't frequently see kids knocking on doors, selling you stuff, peddling stuff like they did back in the day. But you're right. And then you also still got the Jehovah's Witnesses knocking on your door on Sunday morning. No disrespect to them. They spread in the Lord's name. So I feel you. I mean, they're still traveling salesmen, but it just seems like they were more plentiful back in the day. From Jermaine Frederick Hines, Ron Glass also starred as D. Earth at Funeral, starring Chris Rock and Martin Lawrence. Death. Oh, he starred as Death, okay, at the funeral starring Chris Rock and Martin Lawrence. I do remember that, sir. Oh, he's been in a ton of stuff. Ron Glass was in a ton of stuff for many, many years. I don't know if he was sick or not, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, but you could see age really, and he was 71 years old, so I mean he was going to get older and look older. But I could like tell from the last couple of things I'd seen him in, man, that he wasn't moving the same way he had been in his younger days. From Thel Pay, first excuse the wide receiver, second excuse the O-line. Next, you're going to bring up the coaching. Think it's time to announce the elephant in the room. Okay, I don't know exactly what he's talking about or who he's talking to. From Ralph Scott, got our first set of encyclopedias in 79. My mama just paid them suckers off. Yes! I'm going to ask my mother, if I remember, I'm going to ask my mother, I was joking around about paying $5 for 85 months, but it ain't too far off. I'm going to ask my mother and see if she can remember how much she paid. Now, remember, the economy was much different back then. So from what I remember, it was like something very, very now in relative terms, like very cheap. But they stretched it out over, I'm going to say, 10, 15, 20 years. No damn encyclopedias weren't cheap. They weren't cheap, and they looked good. Like they had this brown covering, and they had like this gold embroidered label, not I guess embroidery isn't the right word, but it had like this gold paint looking type thing that spelled out the words on the side, and they were nice. Like they were nice as hell. These weren't just like any old trashy books you go get from the library that had been passed around for 5,711 years. These were nice. They were brand new. Like they printed them and they shipped them to you. Like, nobody else touched these damn books. I remember when when we first opened them, like, the pages stuck together. They were so brand new. Y'all remember that? Gee. You couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing, man. Them damn encyclopedias were so brand new, man, and you crack open the damn pages, and the pages were stuck together. They were so new. And they smell new. You know that new car smell? Encyclopedias had a new smell. I mean, they smell fantastic. They smell like knowledge. Stop being ignorant. From T the Playmaker Dub, and the pages would cut your ass. Exactly. The books were so new, and them pages were so new. And once again, they had just took them off the print machine, I guess, where they cut the damn books at. And the pages were even sharp. So I always talk about how things are so much different. You kids today are so spoiled, and they so, they got everything made, and everything is skinny jeans, this, that, and the other. Not only when you tried to learn was your life on the line, but your mom and daddy had to pay for them damn books for 87 consecutive months. Your life was on the line. From Uncle Mike, knowledge rhymes with college. Exactly. Rel Scott, my little brother got a beating for taking one of the encyclopedias. Oh, hell no, you can't take the encyclopedia out of the house. Oh, yeah. Yeah. You couldn't take the damn encyclopedias out of the house. I'm trying to remember. Like, maybe I did something like that, man, and one of the books was out of order, and they came in order. They were numbered, okay? Not only were they, I think they were just numbered for the little wildlife series of books. But they were numbered, and the encyclopedias obviously were, A for all of the A words, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and they were lettered like that. So, yeah, you couldn't take one of the damn encyclopedias and have it out of order, man, or take it to your mom, your grandmother's house or something like that and leave it over there and you don't have a complete set. Nah, you don't do that. From K We Fly High 3000, you're right, though, Dougie, because they ain't selling encyclopedias, but these a-holes that trick kids into peddling their BS, fake all-purpose cleaners, and if I go to another grocery store and another Mickey sprays me with some damn cologne, I'll put my foot up in there, damn. Yeah, you go to the mall now, they stop you in the mall and try to spray your ass, douse your ass down in some cologne. From Tiffany Sports and Heel, how many of you short dudes had to sit your encyclopedias to eat the table? Laugh out loud. I feel like you're talking to me, Tiffany. I hope you're not talking to me, Tiffany. I'm actually not short. I'm of medium height. I'm 5'11" 3/4. From Tiffany Sports, Charlemagne is a short guy now. I mentioned how we saw Charlemagne. That's actually the first time I met Charlemagne in real life. He's much younger than me, but we've talked several times over the phone over the years, with radio stuff. I mean, we're from the same town. But yeah, he walked up. He had on like triple fat Timberlands, and he's still a very slight fellow. Let's just put it like that. I'm not going to say he's 5'2" or something like that, but he's somewhere around there. From Sensational, you rip one of the pages and get your ass beat. Oh, Lord have mercy. We literally had to handle them encyclopedias with kid gloves. Pun intended. Like it was no rushing. We had to wash our hands. We couldn't touch that damn book, those damn encyclopedias with no damn dirty little hands. No, hell no. They came pristine, and our mom and daddy wanted them to stay pristine. Yes. And I know I'm going on and on about these damn encyclopedias, but this was a big, big part, a big, memorable thing in my life. Okay? And, man, I remember me and Ryan sitting there, man, and me cracking open the encyclopedias, and we learned about, whatever topic whatever thing, person, place, or thing that you can imagine. We would have never learned about those things in my little hometown if not for the great Encyclopedia Britannicas.